60 years ago, our old CBS 2 studios and McClurg Court hosted the first televised presidential debate ever. It turned out to be a pivotal night in the race between Vice President Richard Nixon and Senator John F. Kennedy. CBS 2's Jim Williams joins us live. Jim, that debate really typified the power of TV, and there's more history to be made.
Brad, back in 1960, Americans were eager to see John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon on that same big stage. Today, in this 24-hour news cycle, we know presidential candidates so much better, and that's affected the impact of debates.
Looking right at the camera here.
That first televised presidential debate was primitive by today's standards, but it showed how television would forever change the fight for the White House. Susie Schultz is executive director of the Museum of Broadcast Communications.
That if you watched it on television, you thought that Kennedy won. If you watched it or listened to it on radio because it was simulcast, many people believed that Vice President Nixon won.
Live picture and sound together captured both Ronald Reagan's expression and his tone as he posed this question during his 1980 debate with incumbent Jimmy Carter.
Are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
Back in 1992, according to the Pew Research Center, 70% of voters said the Bush-Clinton-Perot debates were helpful.
And I've laid out a series of actions that we can take to try to get those costs down.
By 2016, Pew found only 10% of voters said the debates between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton helped them make up their minds. North Central College political science professor Stephen Maynard Caliendo.
In other words, we have lots of opportunities to see these candidates through social media, through websites, through 24-hour news television, and that wasn't the case in the 1970s, 1980s, and even into the 1990s.
And this year, polls show the vast majority of Americans have already decided who is getting their vote.
But remember that the goal isn't only to persuade undecided voters. The goal also is to energize people who are supportive of one or the other candidates.
Professor Caliendo says usually in a first debate of the year featuring an incumbent president, the challenger usually gets a bounce, but it's small, only 1 or 2 percentage points, Brad.
Jim, the last time we had an incumbent president was 2012, President Obama against Mitt Romney. Polls showed voters thought Romney won their first debate. The race tightened. Obama recovered.
Yeah, he recovered. Obama was roundly criticized after that first debate, but he was widely thought to have performed much better in the 2 subsequent debates. He went on, of course, to win re-election. So one debate does not tell the whole story. And of course, we have 2 different candidates this time.
Yeah, absolutely. Round 1, we will see. Jim Williams, thank you. CBS 2 will carry the presidential debate live, uninterrupted, right here, starting at 8 tonight. We'll also be on our digital streaming network, CBS Chicago, for that different kind of debate experience Chris Ty was talking about, real-time conversation with professional political strategists, and you, the audience. We're calling it the second screen. It's only on CBS Chicago.